take time, focus and it'll be fine, girl.
Hello there, my name's Stuart Ford from Stuart Ford Fitness and Martial Arts Instruction. Today's date is Sunday the 7th of June 2020 and this is the third week of my live online intro series called Coach in a Box. Okay, and if you just tuned in, you tuned into Tai Chi in a box. What's Tai Chi? Tai Chi is a traditional Chinese martial art, but it's also a great health exercise. It's mostly used for that nowadays. We're going to be broadcasting live on Zoom again, and so this is the third week into it, so if you haven't watched the first 1 and 2 videos, then please do so. That will help you to follow the exercises that we're going to be doing here today. So let's go and get in whoever we've got in, any participants for our Zoom meeting, and we'll get some music started for you in just a moment, okay, via my microwave telekinesis earpiece. Okay, see you in a sec. Right, well, welcome back. So I've just got some music playing with you there, and I've got Tessa with me today to join in with the session. So let's get on. So we're going to do feet together, right fist into left palm, and come down. Come back a little bit here. We're just going to stand for a moment in our Wuji posture. Close your eyes, relax. Okay, we're going to step out into our Jamjong posture, holding the ball. So we're about hip and shoulder width apart, bending the knees, sitting down, lifting the arms into holding the ball position. And we're just going to relax into this position for a few minutes, feeling the fullness, not in our tummy so much, but as in the whole body, like a balloon slightly swelling out, strong, but at the same time your back's relaxed, your shoulders are relaxed, your thighs are relaxed. I'm just going to kind of feel the muscles that we need to hold us up doing their job and nothing else. Check that there's no other tension. Sitting flat on your feet from front to back and side to side. Okay, coming together. Palms over our dantian, our energy reservoir, below our belly button. Any kind of energy and sensation you're building up while you're doing your standing jam joint posture, we're just sealing that back in to our dantian. Calming down again. Okay, we're going to place our palms together, rub, hands over the eyes and face, massage the face, waking up in the morning. I'm going to work over the head, opening the eyes, down the back of the head and neck, and then together again. I'm going to place to the lower back, kidney area, to make that connection first of all, and then circle. Together, and then down the front of the head and face, down the back of the head and neck, just crossing over, down the back of the neck there, on the soft side of the neck, down the shoulder, the outer arm, over the ring finger. And then change to the other side, down, coming off of the ring finger. Okay, and we're just going to step out, shoulder width, float the arms, and we'll begin our loosening exercises. Drop and turn, up, drop and turn. Okay, and we're changing to the next one, up and down. Just letting the joints loosen, shake out. We've been through the descriptions of these in the first couple of episodes. just reminding you, we're just trying to loosen off the joints. But follow the movement of the body. So we'll just do this one from the side as well. So the timing of the lift from the hips and the legs and the arms, swing back up, I lift up with it. And then throw down as soon as the arms have reached the pinnacle, keep them loose. Okay, and then the third one, legs straight this time, and we're just turning the hips and throwing out the arms. People find this the hardest one to do. It's just controlling the body, having good movement in the hips, coordinating, pulling one arm back while the other one throws out. Okay, good. So things should all be loosened, the joints feel more oiled, lighter feeling in the body, which is quite nice. So what we're going to do then is we're going to carry on. We're going to go through the walking patterns, and then we'll go into the form. But we're going to brush over the movement, so I'm not going to spend too much time explaining what we're doing. We're just going to go through the patterns, recap, then we're going to get to the same point where we finished off last week in the form, and then we're going to try and add a little bit more on, and then put that together a little bit as well, so we can advance a little bit in these sessions. So let's start off with our movement patterns. So we're going to do feet hip width apart, turn out the right toes, sit to the right leg, pluck forwards, and we go heel toe, and we have this gap from left to right between our legs. Yeah. So we're now in a back weighted posture. So if I did this from the side here, we're back weighted here. Okay, so that's 60% weight-ish on the back leg, 40% on the front. Okay, so facing away from you again here. Then I'm going to sit back, turn out the toes, bring back, place down, then the other foot goes forwards. So this would be our stepping forwards technique, but we're doing it on the spot, which is still good. It's a leg change. So sit back, turn out the toes, back, other foot forwards. Sit back, turn out the toes, back and forwards. Just getting the body used to those movements, the legs twisting, the knees staying the same direction as the toes. I'll just turn and do some of these from to the front for you as well. So now we're going to do the same thing but in bow stance. So hip width apart, turn out the toes, sit down to this side, pluck forwards, and then we're going to push forwards into bow stance. Sit back, turn out the toes, step back, step forwards, push forwards into bow stance. Back, turn out the toes, back, forwards, back, turn out the toes, back, forwards. And just push into that front leg, settling that weight down, forwards, back, turn out the toes, back, forwards. Okay, and then we're going to do our 90-degree turns. So these ones we had, who's best coming back to the back right hand side here to follow. Turn to face your left hand corner of your room and and then just turn a little bit further to your left. Then we're going to turn out the right toe, step forwards with the left foot into the bow stance. Then pivot 90 degrees to your right, bring the heel in slightly, place the weight down, and then adjust that back foot. Pivot to your left, bring the foot in slightly, place down the toes, pivot to your right. Pivot the right foot, so we go around to the left. Turn to the right 90 degrees, bring in the right foot slightly, heel down first, down, pivot. Turn left, in slightly, down, and pivot. Turn right, in, down, and pivot. Turn left, in, down, and pivot. Turn right, in, down, pivot. Turn left, in, down, pivot. Turn right, in, down, pivot. Okay, so there's our 90-degree turn. Transition across the room as we sort of slide across diagonally, and then we've got our 180-degree turn. So we can do, where else we want to stand? Yeah, in the middle. Sit in the middle, sorry. But we want to stand further away for you towards the camera. Okay, so towards the screen. So then we're going to go out into bow stance, left foot forwards, right foot back. Sit back to the right, turn in the left toes, and then pivot on the ball of the right foot. Step around, heel, and then toes down, and then the ball of the foot. Sit back to the left, turn the toes, pivot, step around, down, and turn the toes. Sit back to the right, pivot, turn, down, and down. Sit back to the left, pivot, step around, and down. Back to the right, pivot, around, and down. Okay, so just keep on transitioning like so. Okay, so there's our 180-degree turns. So you can practice all of those as much as you can, and that will set your legs up to do most of the work, and then the arm movements and the things that we add in later on with the form will come as you go. But having that as sort of your base level is always going to be a good start. And then we have our lifting hand techniques, which will just set us up nicely again to relaxation and learning that dynamic movement. So the lifting hands or lifting water, starting off in the form, is just to float up to shoulder height, extend the fingers, and then sit back down and press down towards the floor, and then up, shoulder height, sitting down. A nice simple Qigong exercise, relaxation exercise that we can do, but it's the start of the form as well. Breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out, from the side, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. Remember to have that feeling of sliding through the air as if we're going through water. Basically means we just have a slight tension in the body. Which keeps us controlled, so we feel like a resistance. We're kind of making our own resistance with the stability, stabilization muscles in the shoulders, and the core and the legs, which is what controls us and makes us move slowly rather than sort of out of control and fast and wiggly. Okay, so from there then we're just going to go into the form. So again we're going to move up to the place where we stopped last time, and then and I'll talk you through it as we go, but we're not going to spend too long, and then we're going to see if we can add on the next section of the form. So feet together in Wuju posture, head up and the chin in, nice and tall. Stepping out shoulder width, palms turned to face back. Starting off just as we've just been doing, sitting down. Hold the bowl on the right side. Step back to that 135-degree angle, so we're turning left, diagonal. Split apart into white horse, parting the horse's mane. Our second one, we sit back and turn to the left, foot back, turn and hold the ball on the left. Step out to the right diagonal and split apart into the second parting the horse's mane. Sit back and turn to the right, bring the foot back, hold the ball on the right side, step out to the left diagonal, splitting apart into the third parting the horse's mane. Sway forwards, sway back, take the arms out to the right, and then come back to face the left again. Kicking forwards with the left toes, right palm facing in, left palm facing the floor as the wrist is cocked. So we're in white crane spreads its wings. Then on to our next one. So this is where we got to last week, is our first brush knee. So we turn left, soften the elbow, turn right, swing the arms out to the right, right palm up, left palm down. Step out to that diagonal again, and now we're going to sink forwards and push straight to the front. So that's where we finished then last week, is on our first brush knee. So we call this brush knee because of this part here. So now we're going to sit back, we turn out the toes and bring the foot back just like previous, placed down next to us here. Turn the left palm up, swing out to the left side, and our weight's now on our left foot. Step out to the right diagonal, and then sit forward into brush knee, or brush right knee we can call this one here. We're now doing the same thing on the other side. Here, rock back, draw the foot back, turn the right palm over, swing across to the right side and bounce on the right leg. Step out to that left diagonal and then forwards to brush left knee. So we'll do 3 of these, but in form, but we're going to carry on doing a few more so we can just practice this movement from side to side. So we sit back, step back, and that weight's all come back to that back leg. Weight down to the left, turn over the left palm and swing out to the side. Step out to the right and forwards. So in this movement here, we kind of forwards and let go. So we've done our kind of Tai Chi isn't continually soft, it's that mixture of hard and soft. So after I've pushed forwards to here, I've done this, I've put some energy into this push here, the end of the movement. Then I come back to my relaxation, my yin phase again. So I relax, let that go, come back, step back, then I start to build into this yang again. So stronger here a little bit, relaxing, soft, stepping out, and then forwards again. I have this little sink forwards and push. There, it's not just straight, because my energy is always having to come from the floor. My power comes from the foot on the floor. So this little sink and lift allows me to push kind of slightly upwards as well as I go through it. So I lift my opponent. Okay, a few more of those. So forwards, back, turn out the toes, step back, swing out to the side, step out and push. Back. And the most complex manoeuvre here, I'm pushing. You can hear my baby girl crying in the background, sorry about that. Back, turn out the toes. I haven't left her on her own, my wife is looking after her. Up diagonally, forwards and push. Back. Step out and forwards. Okay, and I'll just show you this as well from the front here, this movement. Complex manoeuvre, especially when we start. So we've finished in white crane spreads its wings here. So I'm obviously doing this facing this way. So then our first one has 6 manoeuvres. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, there's 5 there. There should be 6, unless I've missed something. So when I come to here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I thought it had 6 anyway. We are on 5 now. Okay, so from here, sit back, circle out, step out diagonal, and push. Back, turn out, come back, swing out to the side, step, and push. Yeah. Step back, turn, step out, and push. The rest of them, so that one's 5 to start here. So we had from white crane 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The next one, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, it has 1 movement less because we haven't got here from white crane. We're starting from a different position. We're already starting from our push. So in the first one I had 2 turns, 1, 2 to bring me out to here. From here, I just have to relax, change the body position, and then I go straight to the second part. Okay, the second arm's out here. Then, let's come back a little. Then, as I step forwards, it's the same as all of these movements. We're sort of testing the ground. We're sending out a feeler first, checking the position. So I don't just go boink and go what we could call double weighted or all in to the one leg. We place out, think, yep, okay, I'm ready to move forwards now. Then change that position and push on forwards. Okay. So let's do that again from white crane here, facing our original direction. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then we have our second one, turn out, step back, step, push. Then we have our third one. Push. And then we're going to go into our next posture. So our next posture is playing the lute or guitar. Swing forwards, swing back again. So same things, forwards and then back. Swing the arms to the right side. Bring them back to the left. To the left, face front. Okay, I'll show you this from the front. So we've finished our last brush knee posture, number 3. We sway forwards, sway back, draw the hands back horizontally, shoulder height, and then end up in this kind of guard stance posture, facing the front again, and left toe is lifted up this time here. And this is a slightly different, feels like a kick or a trap with the foot here, the toes lifted up. Okay, so again, brush knee, sway forwards, sway back, and here. Okay, so that's left hand up, right hand down, left foot forwards. Back into our original position here, forwards, back, swing the arms back horizontally, and then chop forwards. So what we'll do as well now is we'll go on to the next part, which is repulse monkey, and this introduces, I think it's the only backward stepping one that we do in the form. And don't forget again, because we're doing all of these postures I'm doing them in a smaller area, and a lot of you will be doing them in a smaller area. It's adapted so that the form's done on the spot. So rather than stepping forwards and stepping back, we just change the legs. And so again, it does have a martial value to that, a self-defense practicality to it as well. But for most of you that wouldn't matter anyway. You're doing this for health. Okay, so we've got to our last brush knee. We rock forwards, rock back, swing the arms across, and then end up in our play the loop position. So for repulse monkey now, this would traditionally be a walking back. We're doing this on the spot. We're going to turn back and turn the back palm up to face up, and the front palm now is just facing the floor. Bring the left foot back to the middle, cantering on the toes. Turn the left palm over, and the right palm now is next to my ear, facing to the floor. Then step forwards with the right foot, and the right hand comes forwards. Right hand cocked at the wrist, left palm facing up. Okay, then we can do the same on the left side. So we turn back, but back to the palm turned up. The front palms turn facing the floor. Step back to the center. Step forwards with the left. Open back, turn the back palm up, front palm faces the floor. Step back to the center, and the right foot forwards. So we keep coming back to the same spot. Open back, look to the back palm facing upwards. Step back, step forwards. Turn back, look to the back palm. Step back, palm turns up, forwards. Back, back, 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 forwards. Now in the form we do this 4 times. So the first 2 we did parting the horse's mane, we do 3 times. Brush knee, we do 3 times. Then this repeats 4 times, so a repulse monkey 4 times. And then we have the singles in between those of white crane spreads its wings and the other one, play the loop. So we've got the two that we do singly, and the first two combination movements we do 3 times and then 4 times. So what we'll do is we'll go back from the start again, and then we'll look at those together, and you'll see as we do those together a bit easier what I'm trying to explain in my babbling speech. So let's come forwards, feet together. I'm going to be kind of moving back a little bit as I do this, so I need to come forwards, set yourself, stepping out, turn the palms to face back, lifting hands, starting off, pressing down, hold the ball on the right, step to the back left diagonal, split apart. Number 1, parting the horse's mane. Back, draw the foot back, turn left, hold the ball, step out to the right diagonal. And number 2, parting a horse's mane. Back, turn to the right, hold the ball, step to the left, and splitting apart. Drifting forwards, stepping back, and then we have white crane spreads its wings, done the once. Then we're back onto the 3 movement one with brush knee. Push. Then we repeat this one another 2 times. Sit back, turn, step out, and push. Back, turn, swing the arms out, step out, and push. So there's number 3. Then we go on to our single posture again with play the loop, rocking forwards, rocking back, swing the arms across, and then come into our guard position, repulse monkey. Look back with the back palm, step back, step forwards and change the arms. Look back to the left, step back, step forwards, change the arms. Look back to the right, step back, step forwards and change the arms. One more, number 4, look back to the left, step back, step forwards, changing the arms. Okay, so I think that's a good place to leave that there. So we'll same thing next week. Next session we'll get back to that same spot, and then we'll see if we can move forwards onto the next. The next movement's quite a complex one. It's called grasping the sparrow's tail, but it actually comprises of 4 different movements. So it's quite a complex movement. And yeah, so it's probably best that we pick up on that from the next session. Okay, so I hope you've enjoyed that one today, and this is, like I said, the 3rd week, so we've only got 1 more week left of these. So if you want to get involved in them and join in with this one in particular, that will be next Sunday at 9 o'clock. And you need to message me, and I'll be able to send you out a link, and you can come and join in with this on a Zoom meeting. But otherwise, you will be watching this as a pre-recorded session on YouTube, of course. So if you want to contact me, then you need my website address. Just coming on the screen for you there now. It's stuartfordfmai.co.uk. Okay, so you can go there and go to the Coach in the Box section, and you'll find out everything you need to know. Alright, so feet together, right fist into left palm, and just respects. Thank you very much. Bye for now.
It's gonna take time, focus and it'll be fine, girl.